afternoon, everyone. It is currently noon, and as you know, if you've been here with us for the whole day, you know the topic is that wintry weather that we have started to see across the ArkLaMiss, and we're going to jump right into some updated closures that we're seeing across the region. The Monroe Regional Airport is closed until further notice due to the wintry icy weather that we're seeing. Travelers are asked to monitor their airline's mobile app for the most current updates regarding flight status and travel arrangements. Monroe Transmit has also suspended operations due to winter weather conditions. It is very dangerous driving conditions out there right now. So if you are on the roads, be very, very careful. And if you can, it is better to stay inside and out of those rough conditions. And then make sure you're staying up to date with all of those closures and everything that we are seeing going on in the ArkLaMiss on our website, knoe.com. And we have several reporters stationed across the ArkLaMiss to bring you updates on the icy rain that we are seeing. One of those reporters being David Roper. He is in El Dorado right now. And David, can you tell me what you're seeing over there in El Dorado?
Yeah, Mallory, since I got here at 7 p.m. last night to right now, it has been not a hard rain, but a very, very constant rain, and that has made the ground here all ice. The roads are all iced down. Not many people have been on the roads. El Dorado Police Department has told everyone to stay off the roads unless absolutely necessary, but you have had a few people that go against the grain, and they have been driving around, but they have been going very slow like you should be. If you have to drive anywhere, you should proceed with extreme caution and take your time. And as Mallory said, there are warming stations and road closures all throughout El Dorado that you can find on knoe.com, and I'll have more from the officials in El Dorado about the conditions and road closures tonight on KNOE 8 News.
Thank you, David. And we're going to be hearing from our reporters who, again, are stationed all over the ArkLaMiss. Later today, we're going to keep you with updates with everything going on, and they will be sure to keep you updated as well. We will be here live every hour on the hour as well with all of the updates. But I'm going to jump into some of the road conditions that we're seeing right now. We're hearing from officials that some of these roads in our area are nearly impassable. One of those being 165. This is near Fink's Hideaway. You can see the Brookshire's gas station right here. So if you drive this road, you know where this is. There's McDonald's and shopping center over here. But you can see how much development there has been with this weather. You can see the divots that drivers are causing because that icy rain is so thick, and it's building up very thick as well. So again, if you are driving, I highly recommend you don't drive. But if you are, be sure you are going very, very, very slow. And these are some of the cameras over I-20, and this is I-20 all over across Northeast Louisiana. But I want to focus on this one right here. This is the Pecanland Mall ramp, and this ramp is actually closed, this overpass. So people will not be driving on this, but you can see again some of the buildup on the highway around here and down in this area. And we've also been getting a lot of closures and things coming in, some of those being the bridges like Lee Joyner Bridge and Endom Bridge here in Monroe and West Monroe. So you can stay up to date with all of these closures. We're updating them as soon as we hear things on our website, knoe.com. We are also getting a lot of great video and pictures from you guys at home, and we are very, very appreciative that you're showing us everything that you are seeing and giving us updates in the places that we can't be. One of those being from Chloe. She sent actually a time lapse of the icy rain coming down, and I want you to focus in on this tree branch right here. You can see that icy rain building up on it, and those tree branches are slowly starting to droop. And that can be very dangerous on dead trees like this one back here and this one, because those dead branches with that weight can break off. So if you are outside, be sure you're being very careful around tree branches like this that are getting that weight of that icy rain. And then also be safe on the ground as well. As you can see, it is building up, and that is ice. So please don't slip, please don't fall, and just be sure you're staying vigilant. We also have several closures around the ArkLaMiss. I mean, we have had several sent in to us, people letting us know that things are closed. You can find this all on our website, knoe.com, by the way. And you can actually filter right here the different things that are closed. So businesses, churches, events, governments, healthcare providers, and schools. So if you want to see that, be sure to check out our website, knoe.com. And then I do want to draw your attention to the outages that we are seeing here across the ArkLaMiss. So earlier today, we weren't really seeing those outages, but now we're starting to see those pop up in some areas. You can see a chunk of Claiborne in this red here is out of power. And then we also have, Calhoun. This is Claiborne. You can see it's west of West Monroe and Monroe. You can see the outages starting to pop up in these areas, and that might be to down power lines or just the wintry weather in general. So we are starting to see those in our area. And again, we'll keep you updated as we see more of that happening in our area. Hopefully we don't, but if we do, we will be sure to let you know. And you can find this map and see who is impacted on Entergy's website. So if you are interested in checking out those power outages yourself, you can go to their website and see that. And if your power does go out, we also have some warming shelters across the ArkLaMiss. Community members are doing very good at making sure everyone is taken care of. So if you want to see a list of those warming shelters, you can find those also on our website, knoe.com. And we have some in Crossett, Hamburg, West Monroe, Balcomville, Bastrop, Faraday, Tallulah, Farmerville. They really are all over the place. And if that's something you need, or if you know someone that needs to be somewhere safe and warm, be sure you point them in the right direction. And again, that's all on our website, knoe.com. And while I am on the topic of our website, I also want to bring up our apps. So we have a weather app and a news app that can keep you up to date with everything that we have going on. And both of those apps are free and downloadable through the App Store.